What are we doing now? We're doing vegan. Okay, let's just roll. Listen, we're on a roll, we're on a flow, guys. This is another little intro for me. I had to chuck this little recording in simply because this is episode 4 of the ShakeTastic podcast. Amazing. But we've been sitting on this content for a little while because we filmed it days before the madness, where Corona was a beer and the new normal that we're living in, it didn't exist. It's weird. Content doesn't change, it's all cool, it's all good fun, but our mindsets might have been in a slightly different place to where they are now, so just bear it in mind. But most importantly, let's get on with the show. Episode 4, James is back. We're talking vegans. Are we serious? No, not really. Are we fun? Yeah, we like to try to be. But we discussed the importance of it and why you need to cater for vegans, and is it a fad, is it a phase, or is it here to stay? Either way, follow us on this journey, have a laugh, and hit subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up and enjoy the episode. See you on the next one. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, comment and like on the videos. It really, really helps us and it means so, so much. I'm Josh Kettle. Hit me up on Insta at @TheRealJoshKettle. And this is the ShakeTastic podcast. Don't just think it, drink it.
We were saying that you're a psychopath and you have Farley's rusks and coconut.
Well, no. Yes and no. It's more of a case of Farley's rusks and
it must be like ice cream and sand.
There's no bits. It's very nice. It's quite creamy, but it's more of a case of Farley's rusks and Nutella. Now, that's how it started. Now, that came actually from a customer. His name was Mark, but we used to call him Farley's. Can you think why? He was the only person that bought Farley's rusks in the whole of ShakeTastic. Anyway, he came in, he used to get Farley's rusks and Nutella, and one day I was like, let me try that. Oh my God, it's amazing. But I love coconut. So I added coconut, which actually then made it possible.
Coconut like paste?
No, as in like real proper Listen, this is ShakeTastic, baby. We don't do things by half. It's the real deal.
Yeah, okay.
So it's coconut.
Coconut oil was what I meant.
Well, it's got coconut oil, coconut milk. It's got the coconut flesh.
Right.
Which is the real term, the true term. So coconut with rusks and Nutella, and then we added a bit of chocolate sauce to add the value as well. But it meant that I could actually call it what I wanted to call it, which was Cocoa Baby. No coconut, couldn't really use cocoa. And do you see what we did with the baby?
I get it.
What?
I get it. Cocoa Baby.
Yeah.
Baby rusk.
Yeah, see? It's good, isn't it? That's my favourite. However, the people's favourite may be slightly different to
that. You'd expect. So.
Yeah. It's the Cookie Monster.
Is it still?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Is that because it's the most marketed shake in the store?
No.
Because cookies everywhere.
It's because it is
including
genuinely it tastes amazing. No, I'll tell you what it is, right? As an introduction to ShakeTastic, if you've not been before,
you should have a Cookie Monster.
Or if it's your first time hiring the pop-up or something like that, it's kind of like it's like a staple.
It's the gold standard.
Yeah.
It's the gold standard.
It's like if we were a restaurant, it would be our signature dish.
Right. Okay.
Which is why we have the trademark for it and no one else can use it.
Which is still incredible to me.
It is.
Just amazing.
It is, yeah.
The Cocoa Baby, is it vegan?
Well, it's got coconut in it, James.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. It could be.
Oh,
no,
right.
Wait. Let's think about it. Nutella, no, it's got some milk in it. Of course it's not vegan, no.
Right.
No.
Okay. The Cookie Monster.
Are we going to talk about vegans?
No.
Oh.
Is it vegan?
The Cookie Monster?
Yeah.
No, Oreos aren't vegan.
Is there any that are vegan?
It's funny you should say that. It's really funny you should say that.
Oh my God.
Okay, look, I'm not a vegan. Okay, I love Nando's too much to be a vegan.
Yeah.
But I appreciate vegans. Okay? And I appreciate what they want. And you see, ShakeTastic wants to cater for all people. Now, we actually do have a vegan shake on our menu. But we only have
already.
One.
It's always been there.
Yeah, well, no,
what is it?
Always been there since the last menu update.
What is it?
About a year. It's Bourneville.
Yeah.
Because it's dark chocolate, which is great.
Yeah.
Bourneville and banana.
Yeah.
With Cocoa Pops on top. It's relatively straightforward.
Cocoa Pops
Nothing
are
too.
vegan?
Well, you know what? There's a grey area here. Yes, they are, and they certainly were when we did it. But Kellogg's have now decided that certain batches and certain countries that do Cocoa Pops may have vitamin D in it that may actually come from a hair of a dog somewhere down the line. Yeah, I know. So the best thing to do is just not have it. Actually, what has happened is that we have seen that clearly there is a trend for vegans. There's a lot of old school vegans that have been doing it for many, many years, and credit to them. But there is a new wave. People that want to be vegan, people that want to be vegan, and they are now finding it some places a bit of a challenge. So what we had to do, and I use the word had because we have a lot of customers from all walks of life, and if they're coming into our shop, I want them to be able to experience what everyone else can. Now, having a vegan shake, yeah, that's great. Yeah, we got one shake for you, and what? They need a choice as well, just like everybody else. So the new menu that comes out in approximately 2 to 3 weeks has actually got 7 vegan shakes and 3 vegan smoothies, specially designed and created by vegans for vegans or anybody else that wants to be a vegan.
So here's the thing, right? Like, you're aware I'm a fairly strict carnivore in that regard.
I am aware you like a burger.
I have been perhaps somewhat ignorantly anti-vegan, perhaps because of my love of steaks and burgers.
Yeah.
I heard something the other day for the first time from a vegan perspective that I thought, that isn't saying I'm going vegan anywhere near, but it created the first round of sensible justification that I've heard, which was, why are people trying to seek vegan replacements for burgers? Hold on, hear me out.
Yeah.
For burgers, for chicken, all that, and people go, that's crazy, just go and eat the chicken. And I'm sitting there, and the line was, you've got no problem with caffeine-free coffee. You've got no problem with sugar-free Coke. What's the problem with a meat-free burger? And actually, it was the first time I sat there and thought, that's kind of right. Like, if you can actually make it that the experience is good enough.
Look, here's the deal. I'll be totally honest with you, right? As I said, I am not a vegan. So therefore, I find it hard to care as much as they do.
It must be a healthy shake.
Yeah.
The one you're putting out, pound for pound versus a Cookie Monster, must be a healthy shake. Must be.
I would say that it is actually. I mean, look, you can have a smoothie, 100% fruit and veg.
That's what Benji said before.
That's true. That's true. Very true. But we don't add ice. We don't add any kind of rubbish into the smoothie. So it is what it is. You get the fruit, you get the veg, and what have you.
I'd argue ice isn't really rubbish.
Oh,
I mean, it's water, right?
Yeah, but it's frozen water. And when you freeze it, you get bacteria, you get crap, it fills it out. It means that you're padded out with more like water than actual.
Okay.
This is why when you go to a lot of places and you get a smoothie, right? It's a syrup or something, it's icy and it's water. How much fruit is in there? Nothing. When you come to ShakeTastic, it's packed with fruit and veg.
That is why you're
massively
doing
important.
What you're doing.
That is why all we sell are milkshakes and smoothies, so they got to be good, right?
Yeah,
11 years of doing it. I mean,
in the snow.
In the snow, which we didn't add either to the smoothies. We didn't know. We just keep them cool, man. So, you can have these smoothies and stuff, but people want to have the milkshakes. Now, as I said, I'm not going to sit here and start saying, everyone should be a vegan, because I'm not. So that wouldn't be right. But what I am massively aware of is that there is a huge demand for vegans, and that's great. And I want to be able to give them something. So when they come into a ShakeTastic, they can still have that experience. They can still have that choice. They don't feel like ousted away. It's normal because that's the way it is now. It's going to be normal life. There'll be... How long have you been knowing vegetarian option? It's like forever. I don't remember ever not having a vegetarian option. It's normal, right?
Sure, but it's a much stricter set of
but that's what's going to start happening. Now it's going to be vegan. You have a menu and you have a vegan menu. So maybe we'll have a separate vegan menu in the future. For now, we got 9 drinks. That's pretty good. Bearing in mind, they could actually have more than just 9 drinks. They're 9 drinks that we've specially created for vegans. So we know they taste amazing. We know they're wicked combinations.
That's without making their own combinations.
Correct. So we have the option to...
Have you got a safe list then? Is there now a vegan safe list going on the menu?
What? It's Vegan-tastic, baby. Come on.
What?
Vegan-tastic.
What? Is it green?
Yeah.
Is it green?
Is it green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, it hasn't been done yet, but it will be. It will be now. Yeah, no, it is green. It is green. It will be. It is green. It's green.
I did that.
You did that, yeah. No, there is one on there which has got kale in it, spinach in it, pear in it, lime in it. I mean, that's pretty green, right?
Yeah.
In fact, I think we might call it
greenie.
Vegan. You know what? Comment down below. I said it. Subscribe, hit the bell, ding, ping, whatever, when new things come up. Plastic cups. They won't use that.
What have you
Who is
just
that
done?
bloke? Get him out of here! How dare you? Listen, there are whales out there.
Oh,
No, listen, this is very
so
serious
he's
matter.
brought it up. What
Yeah,
happened?
okay, so our straws.
So here's
we
the
were
question.
one of the first to go.
No, don't do that. Don't do it. Before you launch into this, let me ask you the
Launch
reverse.
pod into it.
Got that in. Here's the problem, right? Everyone's gone crazy banning plastic straws, right? First of all, milkshakes without plastic straws, it's a different
tough.
game.
It's hard. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, every time I come into your store, for every milkshake I buy, I take 2 straws. Because halfway down, laters. And that's not just you.
Look, from
that's
a business
McDonald's, that's Starbucks,
from a business point of view.
Hold on, there's a bigger problem. There's a bigger problem.
What, the whale?
What are your lids made of? What are your cups made of? So while everyone's gone mental
Biodegradable
on this
edible bamboo.
rubbish.
Yeah, I know it's true.
But this
they
is
are
the thing with
plastic
all
at the
of them.
moment. They're
Same with
recyclable.
McDonald's,
Yeah, I know.
same with all of them.
We are working on solutions and moving with the times. What I would say is that we were one of the first to move our straws across well before it was like fashionable.
Yeah.
You don't have to. We did it. Now, I guess the main thing in our benefit is that our milkshakes are so good that people just cane them and down them and do them straight away, which is it doesn't really get to
a little
the
plastic spoon with it.
what alongside the inflatable dartboard as a free gift, or the solar power torch, or the underwater hairdryer. Yeah. Have you seen those?
Chocolate teapot.
They're good.
Yeah.
Chocolate teapot. You can eat it.
Well, it's useless, isn't it?
He just got it. The guy that started all this plastic cup is the one that just got the chocolate teapot. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, comment and like on the videos. It really, really helps us and it means so, so much. I'm Josh Kettle. Hit me up on Insta at @TheRealJoshKettle. And this is the ShakeTastic podcast. Don't just think it, drink it.